Welcome to another video comment of final of the Conclave. This is the final round of Milan Fighting Pits, and what was played between Luca Anzaghi to your right with the Targaryen Fealty, and Lorenzo Triboli on your left with Martell Fealty, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, let's see the guys how the guys playing. This one is a final all in the shop. Because it's all a house final, because the two guys know each other very well. They know their deck very well.
Yeah, they're super best friends, and they play tested with each other a lot of times. So
I think no surprise.
Yeah, they both have no surprises from each other's decks. And as far as I remember, Luca on the right, he's playing the fortified position just against
Lorenzo. Just against the Lorenzo Varis.
Lorenzo Varis deck. So I believe it still will be an interesting match, but let's see. I didn't spectate the final because I was having, cooler stuff to do. So
or maybe
I don't know how it.
Just sleepy. Because the final was played late in the evening. The guys wanted to complete the rounds on day one of the tournament. So the Swiss rounds were played in the afternoon.
Yeah, but
and
it was around 11 p.m., 10 p.m.
Yes, almost 11 p.m.
Yeah, it was late in the night. Anyway,
guys,
okay.
roll with the setup.
No mulligan for each player.
No mulligan for each player.
What we have reducers.
Okay,
what is
reducer. This is Plaza of Pride, and
yes.
Plaza of Pride, Drogon, Viserys, one Targaryen loyalist, and the Slavery Bay Port. The new economy of the Targaryens. From the side of Lorenzo, we have a Spearman.
No, Spearman.
No, Spearman.
I don't know.
Spearman. Okay. And a Knight, a Martell Knight, and a Blood Orange Groove, I think, and Gaston Grey.
Gaston Gay. No one.
Did you expected Martell to be in the final?
Of course not. But I've said the things to a lot of people. I was really proud that I've lost against the Lorenzo deck, because I really love Martell house, and I'm really glad that Martell made through the final, and it's really an interesting deck. Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, this kind of deck is not really played abroad. Because
maybe this video will help the guys abroad to play Martell.
Not really Martell, because I see that deck with Varys are not really popular. Even Political Disaster is not really popular. Varys is not really popular. Even Balan Morghulis is not really that played. And then that's really a shame, because it's a kind of deck which is cool to be seeing sometimes. Mm-hmm. It makes the meta a lot more different. Like just I dropped, I win, I win.
Of course.
My big guy, I win.
Well, in the meantime, the guys selected their first plot, and it is Late Summer Feast for Luca Anzaghi, and for Lorenzo it is Counting Coppers. Standard opening by Lorenzo, not so standard by Luca, because he had Late Summer Feast is not a standard opening by Luca, but it's not a problem because it depends on what he has in his hand, and Daenerys and Regal is a good way to play this plot. Keeping 3 gold for events, we don't see the hand of the guys, so probably saving 3 golds is a plan for some events, I think. And the other side,
you can play both Dragon is the Slave and Dracarys. So it's a nice turn 1. Let's see. Let's say.
Lorenzo settled out a Rose Road, and now let's see. He drew a lot of cards because he wants to see the Martell control events like His Viper Eyes and Vengeance for Elia.
He's thinking.
Yeah.
Carl, do you want to make a really brief comment about the new Martell economy location?
Well, I think that it was strange to what happened substantially is the first 2 location of new economy. Let's call that the new economy, the loyal cards that brings some golds in the field, and the first 2 are the less easy. The first 2 are the Targaryen one and the Greyjoy one, and they are the less easy to play. The others are all easier to play. The Martell one.
I don't agree with that.
You just have to play Retaliation.
The Targaryen one is really easy to play.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. Not easy to. Well, easier than Greyjoy, okay, but less easy than Martell or Night Watch.
Yeah, but also Lorenzo don't play really a lot of high initiative.
You just have to play Retaliation, and
you just have to play Retaliation.
Play Retaliation, and your economy works. I have to kill, play Valar, and so on to make my economy rolling.
Yes, but with the Martell plot you don't have.
Of course, I was.
No, you don't have the double gold on the Counting Coppers and Valar turn, which is nice. Okay.
Dracarys on the Spearman.
Spearman.
What was it? It was probably an intrigue attack by Luca. Well, of course, guys, I was supporting Luca a lot just because he's playing my faction.
And I'm with Lorenzo, but I am on the loser side.
Spoiler. Well, this one is probably an intrigue attack. Late Summer Feast and Lorenzo drove the card. Luca stands Daenerys.
He has the first reaction, then he uses Gust and Grey.
Using Gust and Grey. It's okay.
Of course, because he's a huge tempo swing.
Yes, and not only. Vengeance.
Is Viper Eye. See, Vengeance. Red Vengeance.
The old Red Vengeance. This one was a nice comeback because Lorenzo loses a character, okay, but also Luca loses a card and Daenerys with Daenerys in his hand.
Yeah,
and what a card, Miri Mazdur.
Yeah, but
a character actually.
But I don't know. You could have just played Valar on the turn 2, but maybe it was too early because
it's too early. And he wants to see the Martell deck wants to see your hand before playing Valar on anything else.
That's true.
Pass dominance for Luca. Lorenzo had to discard down one card. Surprisingly, actually, because it's a big
10
surprise.
reserve.
10 reserve discarding is
Yeah,
huge.
but if you start with counting coppers, you
Yeah,
have
probably.
no, you have 12 cards on turn 1.
Counting coppers from this is starting the second turn. Counting coppers against Time of Plenty.
Time of Plenty. And yet again, another low initiative plot card.
Yes.
It's a really cool design. He doesn't abuse of the new Martell economy, even though he played 3 of them, I believe. The fucking Iron Throne.
Well, the Iron Throne is a winning card of Lorenzo, just because he
It's the winning condition.
is the winning condition. He played like on the standard rounds. I was the medium plot, medium ending of the rounds, like the 7th plot, 8th plot, 9th plot by Lorenzo, of course.
Yes, but
Every plot is a single is a
yes. You say that he go through a very long game, but when the board is really short with characters, turns are more short.
Yes,
too.
of course.
If you have only 1 characters in play, only 2 characters in play, you don't have to think a lot of math challenges. If you have 5 characters in play and everyone has his strength buff, etc., the things are getting way more complicated.
Yes.
But it's not that terrible to go even through the 10 plot in 50 minutes with this kind of deck.
No, he won every game. He won at 50 power. It's not what I was saying. I was saying 15 power. Sorry, but it's not what I was saying. I was saying that probably the throne is winning him just because he continues to turn plot, and dominance.
It's really necessary having he played 2 Iron Throne, but of course it's necessary because you don't make a lot of powers with your only with your characters. Also, your character doesn't have renown, and you don't tend to have characters in play.
Yeah.
So even if they have renown, they will die eventually. And the Iron Throne is a winning condition. But
yes.
I've just said that even though he tends to go through the 7th, 8th, 19th, 9th plot, it's really not a long game because every turn is really short in time.
Yeah. Only 3 gold for Luca. From the side of Lorenzo, Iron Throne. Very simple. Iron Throne. Desert Scavenger and Green Blood Trader.
Yeah, you have all the 3 icons.
Simple. As well, two up.
Yes, just to
oppose the challenges.
To delay the game, to try to keep.
Braided Warrior.
Braided Warrior, such a core set card.
Yes, but it's kind of cool anyway because now the meta. Well, you must know that Milano meta is full of Night Watch. So one character costing very at a very low cost with no attachment except weapon is perfect.
Yes, but it also
power challenge with the Desert Scavenger.
Ooh,
simple,
arrogant.
Yeah, Luca only defends because reasons.
Because of reasons.
This is an intrigue. He wants to win. He wants to win intrigue to shorten the cards and the resources of Luca. Dragon is not slave. On who?
Cal, I have another question.
Yes.
What do you think about guys who are wearing watches? Because
why?
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
They are kind of useless in 2007.
Okay.
Okay. No, because you have your phone, you
can check your phone. This is
you have basically every place you step in, you have a watch to. They're becoming obsolete more and more through time. No, okay, that's stupid.
we are kind of off topic. Okay, he used a dragon is no slave on the knight and defended the challenge with Rhaegar. Winning the challenge with the dragon recovered the event. Standing Rhaegar with a Targaryen loyalist. And sorry. Standing Rhaegar and an intrigue challenge.
Yes.
Another knight, the ones with renown, right?
No, he's the one.
No, he's the one that makes you draw cards.
Yeah, he play only one in the deck, and I believe is the right choice.
Monocopy.
Yes, because they are overly costed, and one is nice because you can keep it in your hand to play in turn 4, 5, or 6
to get the cards.
To get 3 cards, but if you have more than one copy, you risk to draw them.
No. Lorenzo is sweating a lot.
He's sweating. We don't know their hands.
No, we don't. Actually, Luca is waiting to go for military or power challenges because of his Viper Eyes. But you cannot win only in intrigue.
Also, Red Vengeance, even though it's not really.
No, military Red Vengeance is laughable.
Yes, he doesn't have a lot of impact in this turn.
Okay, no is Viper Eyes.
No Viper Eyes.
No is Viper Eyes. Okay.
But
this one. I think that his Viper Eyes are also are a winning condition of Lorenzo. Not having them in the early turns is bad, very bad for him.
Yes, because basically if you
Last of the Giants. This is the combo.
Yes.
Last of the Giants and Varys.
Yes, but as I was going to say, make reset 3 what?
No, I don't know.
Make reset is cool if your opponent's hand is around
Empty.
4 or 5 cards. In the turn of counting coppers is very risky because Luca has a lot of cards in his hand to
recover.
To fill the board again, and he also has a lot of resources. Because he dropped it one limited per turn, so I don't.
Okay, fortified position.
Fortified position.
And march to the wall, of course.
And march. Yes.
March to the wall. To get rid of Rhaegar.
The single dragons. Maybe that was overkill because the single dragon wasn't really a big threat. He could have waited for Valar. Because he doesn't have a duplicate. I don't know.
Also, is a dragon. A discarded dragon is less threatening than the dead one. In my opinion.
Yes.
Discarded dragon is
less
a threat. No, really.
No, I know because there's the event that brings back from the death pile. Duplicated Daenerys.
The guys are using the duplicated Daenerys and braided warrior. Actually, the guys are using something I really don't like. So I tell to our watchers, please don't do that. They are using Fealty the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Fealty means you have to kneel your faction card.
Yes. I made a mistake.
It is not the agenda is nothing has nothing to do with that.
Yes.
And it confuses the people.
Kids, when you play at home, do not kneel the Fealty card, kneel the faction card.
Don't try this at home. No, actually, it is important because if someone doesn't pay too much of attention, the house card is up to me for any kind of effect.
Yeah, I am one of the bad guys as Luca.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, but let's get to another topic. What did you play?
Desert Scavenger, Myrcella, and Master Coleot.
Master Coleot? Is that one? Yes, it's Master Coleot.
Why didn't he play the Desert Scavenger? Probably because of the less gold than he expected.
Desert Scavenger, basically a free card.
Yes, probably.
I don't know what kind of. Maybe they were all sleepy and they.
Yes.
Or maybe Lorenzo just forgot.
Yeah,
Luca
yes.
asked it to don't make a take back.
Which is correct.
Yes, which is kind of correct because it's.
No is Viperize, and I think the game is getting worse and worse for Lorenzo because of that.
Now, do you want to know what is dreadful for Lorenzo? That Daenerys has a duplicate.
Yes.
Because he need...
March to the Wall is already gone.
March to the Wall is already gone.
Well,
one Varys is already gone.
One Varys is already gone.
You need another Varys and then play Valar to get rid of Daenerys, which is a lot. Also, Lorenzo play only 2 Gaston Greys and one is already gone.
Yes.
So the duplicated Daenerys is really a threat at this point of the game.
But he must know something. The power of this kind of Martell deck, I think, is also the information you have about the hand of the opponent.
Yes, because his weapons
and he doesn't know anything right now. He never watched the hand of Luca, so he knows nothing. He cannot
make prediction.
He cannot make prediction and do a good reset. That's why I think he resetted the board this.
It was really.
He tried to.
Yeah, he made let's say a bet. Let's say he was really rushy.
Intrigue, and he discarded an economy. No, it's economy. Oh. It's a Slavery Bay port. It's another Slavery Bay port.
Yes, I recognize the design. For Lorenzo.
You can't get me on Targaryen cards.
I will never contradict you.
Now, Luca is collecting powers slowly, but he's collecting powers, and now the Iron Throne is actually doing a bad work for Lorenzo because it's giving the powers that Luca is taking back.
That's not true, because there are high chances to make the point of dominance if the opponent hasn't have the Iron Throne. March to
the wall to get rid of Myrcella, and the poor braided warrior was was abducted and conducted to the wall.
You just the black.
What is that? It's retaliation, of course. So. Lorenzo won the initiative. Luca must go first.
Yes,
of course. So he gets the best of the Martell economy.
Retaliation, such a cool card with 4 reserve, which is really a poor reserve.
He has 5.
4.
He has 5.
5 because he has the Iron Throne.
The Iron Throne. It's important. This is a card I don't get. Luca plays the Maesters.
The?
Maesters. The neutral Maesters. I don't know why. Actually, it's a good card. It's 2 for 2 and 2 icons.
It's okay, but icon spread? I don't know.
Chip costs 2 and 2 icons and
Yes, but against playing way too much non-unique cards is bad against core enough hand, which is
Yes.
a fucking OP card in this meta.
yes, it is. And actually right now, because everyone is spreading with Night Watch. Varys.
Yeah, but we also have to say that there wasn't a lot of Night Watch at the Milan
No, at the
Fighting
tournament
Piece.
there was not.
Yes, and there was only 3 Night Watches. One of them was me, and I didn't play Corin in my deck.
Varys ended as a scavenger to claim soak, of course, for military claim.
Oh, another Varys.
Varys is good because now with stealth, he can do a cheap intrigue before using it, but I don't think he will do that because of fear of Dracarys.
I really don't think he is going to make a challenges with Varys, but
I know it's risky, but I should do that because
No,
it's
I don't
two
think
cards left.
I don't think it's risk because he has only 1 gold, so he doesn't have any threat.
I
against
know.
it.
Okay.
So maybe he has Nightmare. You will see.
He's doing all the challenge he can get before the reset.
Yeah,
This was a
basically-
power,
Yes,
intuition.
basically the Lorenzo deck doesn't have any tool to make a lot of powers. He has only the Iron Throne, so the strategy of Luca is try to achieve as many points as he can while he have the possibility. So even managed to get through 11 points, it's kind of cool, you know, because the deck of Lorenzo is really slow. So even 1 point per turn can make him through the victory in 4 plots.
Do you think that now it comes Vala to get rid of Daenerys?
Now it would be the March turn, but he already wasted. let's
No,
say.
Valar. That's
That's
him.
Valar.
That's
That's
Valar.
Valar against close call. So first player decision is for Lorenzo. I believe he's going.
He's
to
going
be,
second.
No, he's going to be first. So he play.
Why?
Because
He's getting the best of the Martell economy, and he can see what Luca
yes,
does.
but if Luca is first, he can make first Valar, then close call Daenerys. Even though he has only 1 left in this deck. Well, no, okay, that's not really that troublesome. Do you know if Luca play Valar too?
I think so.
You believe so? Because I played in the Swiss against Valerio.
No, I think he plays it because he plays 1 hard reset, which is Vala, and the soft reset, which is Blood of the Dragon.
Yes.
He doesn't. He just have now has not the chance to do that. But anyway, I think that Lorenzo went first
No.
correctly.
No, he pointed at Luca.
No. I think it went first just because Luca has only counted income, but not yet marshaled anything. In Lorenzo is marshalling.
Kids, do not count income before.
Before
Is your turn.
It's confusing.
It's confusing. It's misleading and it's wrong.
Littlefinger. Well, Littlefinger is.
Do you play Littlefinger?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I love Littlefinger.
Do you love it? Are you in love with Littlefinger?
Yes, I am
or
in love
do you
with
love
it.
with Littlefinger?
I am in love with Littlefinger. Okay, Lorenzo didn't play anything. Love, like this. Okay, Lorenzo didn't play anything out of Vala, even if he has 4 golds. I think this is the turn of vengeance if he has in hand. But it's not.
But it's
No. This one is you can probably think this one is not the final turn, but very very close.
Very, very close. You could play the
intrigue and power.
You could have played the Green Blood Trader and then bounce it to his hand.
No, wait a second.
Oh.
Ariota. Okay, Ariota defended, removed Littlefinger not to take a power challenge. This one is the Blood of the Dragon, just not the Blood of the Dragon, Fire and Blood, just to reshuffle Daenerys in the deck.
Yeah, that's cool.
He still has 2 in the deck, right?
Yes, he has 2.
Use the copy, then this one died, and
yes.
he has 2.
It's a cool move because,
cool move.
as you can, I believe, confirm Daenerys is kind of a win condition.
Yes, it's important, not a win condition, but it's important.
Sometimes it's a win condition. If you have in the board, it's a huge swing for your
Blood of the Dragon and Political Disaster. Well, now Political Disaster is a touch card.
Yeah, I got
is the touch card of Lorenzo. I think that is worried about all the Night Watch around.
Yes, and he won against me because of that plot.
Yes.
And but I still don't like Political Disaster because you have to keep the Iron Throne
and the
economy, and you have only 5 economy. He have only 5 economy in this turn, which is not huge, especially that he played an economy location on the earlier turns.
Yes. Probably he was not thinking about Political Disaster, but...
Yeah, he wasn't thinking. I can assure that Lorenzo was very sleepy. What just happened?
No, the camera died, so...
he had to switch to another camera.
Yes, to switch to a phone camera. Okay, this one was, I think, the last move, because of the Crown of Gold on Ariota. Now keeps Luca with 3 characters, and he has only 3 power left to win, this game.
Yeah, that's basically
Spearman to the other side. He must defend the military challenge or not.
Or not? What do you
Vengeance.
mean? Ah, yes.
Can play Vengeance, but it's for it's not Vengeance, but it's Viperize. Another Viperize, 2 Dracarys, gone. Okay, now this is the first time Lorenzo could check and Vengeance for a year. Lorenzo could check the hand of the opponent, and it's kinda the last
but that
the last
wasn't
chance.
a great move.
Now he's going to lose it.
Yeah, now he's going to lose it because yes.
It is done.
Well, I
Luca won the Milan fighting piece. No, actually, I think that Luca played very well. Tried to do all the powers he could get in a very short amount of time, just because Lorenzo resets. So I think he played very well, but I also think that the missing is Viperize in the first turn of the game was a condemn.
Yeah, maybe Lorenzo was a little bit too rushy to clear the board, earlier, because Luca had a lot of cards in his hand, so he could make another replan.
That's why I think that
Yes,
the two guys knew the deck of the other. So he resetted just because he feared next turn fortified position, so he couldn't reset.
Ah, yes.
That's why.
Yes,
They knew the cards very well.
Eventually he's going to do the fortified position, so he cannot get the swing. Okay, that's good.
Actually, congrats to Luca. Congrats to Lorenzo, which bought Martell deck in the final. Congratulations to Luca, and go Targaryens, go!
Go Martell.
And I think it's all from the video commentary of the finals of the conclave. We say goodbye to everyone. Subscribe to the channel and give us a like if you like, but you will like us, right?
Give us F word if you are mean or assholes, you know.
Better likes.
Better likes.
Okay. See you soon with another commentary, and it is all from the Cal
And Federico.